new Claude Sonnet 4.5 just broke every limit. We knew, so powerful it's scary. The AI industry has entered a new chapter, and this one feels almost unreal. Anthropic's brand new Claude Sonnet 4.5 isn't just another model release. It's a milestone in artificial intelligence that pushes the boundary between human and machine productivity. This AI recently achieved something that even the most optimistic developers thought impossible. It coded continuously for 30 hours straight without losing focus, breaking context, or making a single critical error. It didn't just generate snippets. It built entire end-to-end applications, debugged its own work, wrote documentation, and improved its own architecture. For the first time, it feels like we're looking at an AI developer that never needs to sleep. Anthropic's latest upgrade to the Claude family isn't a cosmetic update, it's a structural transformation. Claude Sonnet 4.5 introduces what the company calls a long-context cognitive transformer, designed to handle multi-day projects with persistent memory and adaptive reasoning. Traditional AIs lose track of details over time, but Sonnet 4.5 maintains an active thread of memory that lets it recall decisions, variable definitions, and design patterns even after thousands of interactions. This is powered by a new system called contextual state anchoring, which allows the model to link every line of thought to a memory vector that it can revisit at any point during long sessions. To prove its capabilities, Anthropic ran one of the most intense developer stress tests ever created. Claude Sonnet 4.5 was given a complex prompt: build a complete project management platform from scratch. This required designing a back-end API, creating a database schema, developing a front-end in React, and setting up continuous deployment pipelines. It worked on this project for more than 30 hours without interruption, maintaining logical consistency, debugging dependencies, and even writing user documentation and version history. What's astonishing is that it didn't just keep working. It kept improving the code's architecture as it went, optimizing logic and restructuring modules for efficiency. This kind of endurance would be impressive enough, but the performance benchmarks make it even more jaw-dropping. On the SWE Bench Verified benchmark, Claude Sonnet 4.5 achieved a record-breaking 84.1% accuracy, surpassing GPT-4 Gemini 1.5 Pro, and even Anthropic's previous flagship, Claude 3 Opus. On Human Eval Plus, it reached over 92% for code correctness and reasoning. And on OS World, which tests real-world task execution and memory retention, Sonnet 4.5 became the top performer among all major models, both open and closed source. It's not just smarter, it's significantly more efficient. It uses fewer compute resources per task, which means faster responses and lower costs for developers and enterprises. But perhaps the most revolutionary addition is the Claude Agent SDK, the toolkit Anthropic has now released for public use. This SDK gives developers the same internal tools that Anthropic uses to manage and deploy its own autonomous AI agents. Using it, anyone can now create their own Claude-based agents capable of running inside virtual machines, accessing memory, planning long-term tasks, and coordinating with other AIs. These agents can share context, divide complex workloads, and even communicate results back to a central manager Claude instance. It's the foundation of what experts are calling the next generation of multi-agent AI ecosystems, networks of AIs that cooperate and learn together like real teams. The SDK introduces features like persistent workspaces, which allow Claude to remember the state of a project between sessions, and task orchestration, where multiple agents can collaborate on different aspects of a problem. Imagine having one Claude agent working on back-end logic, another refining the front-end, and a third running tests and documentation, all at once with perfect synchronization. Developers can now automate entire pipelines from start to finish, using nothing but natural language and Claude's API calls. This is no longer about chatbots that generate text. It's about fully functional AI collaborators that can plan, execute, and improve over time. Integration is another major theme in Sonnet 4.5's rollout. Anthropic has teamed up with major players to embed Claude deeper into everyday tools. Within GitHub Copilot Enterprise, Claude enhances pull requests with detailed summaries, generates automatic bug fixes, and provides real-time feedback during code reviews. In VS Code, Claude now supports multi-file comprehension, which means it can analyze, navigate, and refactor entire projects without losing track of dependencies. Microsoft Office 365 users can now access Claude directly through Teams and Excel, creating internal automations, scripts, and analytics dashboards without writing a single line of code. Even Google Chrome integration is live, turning Claude into an on-screen assistant capable of understanding active web pages, managing research, and generating scripts to automate workflows. Anthropic has also doubled down on safety and transparency, two values that have always set the company apart. Claude Sonnet 4.5 introduces AI Safety Level 3, an advanced compliance and self-monitoring layer. This ensures that every decision the AI makes is continuously evaluated for alignment with user intent and ethical boundaries. The model also features a cognitive memory controller, which stores only essential contextual data and discards sensitive information automatically. It's like having an AI that's not only brilliant but also self-aware enough to manage its own safety parameters in real time. For enterprises, these advancements translate directly into efficiency and cost savings. Anthropic reports that teams using Claude Sonnet 4.5 for software development and data automation have achieved up to 70% shorter development cycles and 60% fewer human review hours. Major corporations across finance, healthcare, and technology are already integrating Claude into their workflows, and the results are transformative. Anthropic's current revenue has soared to over $500 million annually, fueled by demand for Claude's enterprise-ready APIs through AWS Bedrock and Google Cloud. However, as impressive as this technology is, it's also slightly unnerving. Claude Sonnet 4.5 has shown early signs of what researchers call emergent cooperation, the ability for multiple AI agents to self-organize and distribute tasks intelligently without explicit human instruction. In controlled tests, Claude agents have coordinated across separate environments, delegating subtasks and merging final results on their own. It's a glimpse into a future where AI systems might function as self-managing development teams, capable of planning and executing entire projects autonomously. This development raises profound questions. What happens when these AI teams can operate continuously, refining and releasing new software versions without human oversight? What will collaboration mean when your coworker is an AI who remembers everything, learns constantly, and never stops improving? Anthropic insists that the focus remains on augmentation, not replacement, but the line between those two concepts is getting blurrier with every new release. Claude Sonnet 4.5 feels like a turning point, the moment when artificial intelligence crossed from being a tool into being a true digital colleague. It doesn't just generate output, it understands long-term goals, adapts to feedback, and works within the same tools humans use daily. The combination of endurance, intelligence, and integration has created something that feels almost alive, a model capable of reasoning, planning, and remembering at scales we've never seen before. The future of software development, business automation, and digital creativity is being rewritten in real time. With Claude Sonnet 4.5, Anthropic has proven that AI can not only keep up with humans, but also sustain levels of focus and consistency that we can't. It's both thrilling and intimidating to realize that the next great piece of software, the next breakthrough app, or the next automation revolution might not be coded by a human at all, but by an AI that never sleeps, never loses focus, and never forgets. Whether you see this as the dawn of a new golden age of innovation or a sign that we're inching closer to human-level autonomy in machines, one thing is certain. Claude Sonnet 4.5 has changed everything we thought we knew about AI's limits. It's not just a smarter model, it's a glimpse into the future of work itself. And that future is arriving faster than anyone imagined.